go into unknown. There's no looking back, there's no turning back. For the first time we come alive. There's no looking back, there's no turning back.
Well, here I am walking along on this trail to see these waterfalls that Sadie has been talking about. And we started very early in the morning. We're very proud of ourselves. And Sadie says it was going to be kind of a short hike. So it's not so bad to begin with, but it was all going uphill. And as you will see, it wasn't just on a nice pathway. In fact, most of it wasn't a nice pathway. It was very, very rocky, and so I was very happy that I had a walking stick with me, and I had to go slowly and really watch where I was going. Sadie pointed out to us that this was winter time, that when she was here earlier, it was much greener, a lot more foliage, and just had a different feel to it. I was surprised because there was so much foliage for me. It really is a jungle out there.
The hike lasted, it was 2 miles up to this waterfall.
What you're seeing right now is really what the rockery part. You see Wistman right now. That was what our trail was. So I had to be very careful uphill. And then the sun came out and it started to get warm. And I'm pausing here. I'm looking out at the city, and I'm also still suffering from my chest cold, so that was a little hard on me. Oh, here's a nice path. Beautiful bamboo, so many vines that are growing up the trees, and I'm wondering to myself, boy, these waterfalls better be pretty good because we're all getting pretty tired going up. The elevation was a little bit hard, mainly probably because of my chest cold.
Thick jungle.
But we also, Sadie was telling us that this is the way the Buddhists come up. This is a Buddhist path, and we will see yellow ribbons in the trees.
Right. This ditch was dug hundreds of years ago to divert the creek away from where it had been. And just amazing to think of these Buddhists hiking up this trail, building the things they built up here. Actually a temple. There's a scraggly little ribbon.
Right, there's the ribbons. We felt so lucky that we were the only ones on this path. I felt like a little girl because I kept on asking Sadie Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Some very nice banana plants on our path.
Wisselman was taking lots of photos as we hiked along.
Oh, here we are at this bridge.
To see if it's safe.
Oh, look. At the time I was just going, can I do this? What if I break through?
Not in the middle.
Not in the middle?
Not on the side. Like kind of right here.
I'm looking at this board here.
Yeah.
And then at some point I turned the corner and looked, and my jaw just dropped at what I saw. It was one of the most beautiful places I think I have ever been to.
Expect this.
I wasn't expecting this.
This is after that arduous hike. I'd be very interested to see this place in the rainy season when everything is green comparatively and the creek is filled with water pouring off this mountain.
There's giant ones with huge, giant. The flowers are gorgeous. They're this velvety flower. Look at the foliage. See?
The temple and structures that we're going to be seeing here were built 800 years ago. So it's pretty mind-boggling thinking of all the materials and people that made their way up the path we just hiked. It's a tough path. But in Chiang Mai, there are 300 temples. Obviously, the monks came up on this mountain and found this beautiful creek and waterfall and decided, well, we'll build a temple up here too. This structure Patty's outside of is a well house. Inside is about an 8-foot diameter well. Look way down in it and you can see water. I can't even imagine the poor guys that had to dig down through solid rock back in the day with their hand tools to dig this well. That's why this music is so sad. Well, it's coming up on about 11 a.m. here in Chiang Mai, and it's time that we hike our 2 miles back down the mountain and say goodbye to this most beautiful place in the world.